From the 10th Annual Beaufort International Film Festival, Gary Weeks has been here actually 11 times, right? Yeah, you got here before.
I came 1 year before the festival, said, we should have a festival here.
Exactly.
I'll do the first film.
Yeah, and that's it. Anyway, the film this year, the short that you wrote and directed, The Morning Shift. Tell me about it.
It's just a little short comedy, a little fun,
Yeah.
some disturbing comedy, a little awkward comedy. With two actors that I had met on auditions and have become friends. They're just brilliant guys, and so I get to write specifically to do something for them. And it was just a fun thing. We shot it in my kitchen, which is my family loves when I shoot stuff in the house. They love it.
I bet. And costuming by your 3-year-old.
That's right.
It's a real family affair.
Yeah, the thief mask created by a 3-year-old. If anybody needs a mask for some thieves in your movies, call Cannon because he will hook you up.
I was just wondering.
They're very expensive though.
That was your pirate hat.
That's funny. We're going through the things and I was like, you keep stealing all my kid stuff. You keep showing the things like shoes and the pirate hat. I'm like, let's steal some other stuff. Not just that stuff.
So what motivates you to do a film like this?
There's something about, I don't know what it is. I don't want to generalize all filmmakers and people, but there's something in me that just really loves to create things, and especially something that can make people laugh, or at least make an attempt in a little off kilter. And these guys were game to do it, and I wanted to just play with these cameras, play with these lights, see what we could do on basically no money. And which we really
$28 in wages.
$28.
Or whatever comes.
So I call that, yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That was why. I mean, it was just something to do fun behind the camera, where you can actually interact and be a part of forming something. It's nothing against acting, because I love acting and I get lucky to make a living doing it, but you're portraying somebody else's character and things like that, which I love, but it's also nice to be able to kind of mold it.
When you did this, when you wrote it, did you initially think you might take one of the parts yourself?
No, I kind of already had the idea that, I was at least going to ask these guys. One of the guys, Josh, was already in. And then the other actor, Montreal, was one of the first actors I met at an improv audition when I first moved back to Atlanta, and he was blowing me out of the box. His improv was amazing, and I was like, yeah. And then he'd do all this other great improv.
He left you with a couple of good lines in this one too, right?
Oh yeah. That's what it is. Good actors make their stuff look good.
It's my power to vote. That was a great line. Think of it that way. The Beaufort Film Festival is obviously something you feel passionate about.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just that it's hard to explain after being here so many years, but there's something about it.
Now you see all these guys and gals in there just bringing this incredible work, and the buzz is going and going and going.
Absolutely.
I mean, what was it like 9 years ago? It wasn't buzzy, was it?
The buzz was slightly different. It basically came from us talking to each other.
Exactly.
But that's what's really cool is that you got so many returning filmmakers, and then all of us tell everybody else about it, and then they get different films in here from that. I mean, Tony Reynolds, his film, came from us talking about it last year, and then just kind of flourishes from that. And that's what I like about it. The spirit is so good here. The crowd is amazing. Thursday afternoon. And that place is packed with people that are actually watching movies and enjoying it. And that's why we do it in the first place.
And now you're going to make a movie here.
That's right.
Basement Bob coming up.
Yep, very excited.
Okay, more on that soon. That requires VW shots appearance as well. More comedy guaranteed. The short film is The Morning Shift from Gary Weeks. Watch for it and get more at BeaufortFilmFestival.com and LowCountryWeekly.com.